Hello everyone, this is Ruthless Freak and welcome back to another video of Rise of Kingdoms. I want to start this video off with I am sick. I am sick. Not like I'm not actually sick. I think my mic is a little too loud, sorry. But I am not actually like physically sick, but like I'm sick like mentally because like dude, I kid you not, I recorded my entire way going to tier 5 all the way. I recorded it. It was a 4-hour recording session and I trimmed it down to like a 15-minute time frame. Time lapses so you guys can see it and I was going to just talk over it. I was going to edit the video, finally. I'm like I haven't edited a video since I played Raid Shadow Legends. So like um but when I went to go look at it, once I uploaded it, not uploaded it, but when I clipped it to fast forward it, it was corrupted and it was gone. Like I couldn't get it back. Like there's nothing I could have done. So just know that I had it recording, but I got pretty much screwed. So um, as you can see, I'm at 48 million power. I'll show you my research. I finished all of this. That's all I pushed yesterday. I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning my time, 5, maybe 6 a.m. pushing. I finished all of these. I finished all of these. I finished this, and I unlocked my um, tier 5 caps. So yeah, obviously I'm a cav main. So yeah, um, let me also show you what else I did. Oh, let me show you so you guys can see like how much speed ups I used. Like, look at the gap. Like I used a lot of speed ups. This is the now or never. This is you get points for using speed ups. I used a lot of speed ups, so I pushed really hard. Um, right after I finished, my resources are down, but like I'm not worried about it because I still have crazy amounts of backpack. Right now I'm just farming normally, and yeah, that's it. What's happening here? Yeah, I'm just farming normally. Um, yeah, I'll explain. We'll talk about the kingdom, do a little kingdom update, and like the lost, you know, not lost. What is it called? What is this? What is this? KVK. There you go. I forgot. I forgot the name. But yeah, obviously I'm doing pretty bad on stone, so I'm gonna just keep gathering stone and food. Um, but yeah, I'm okay. I have 186 mil wood, so I'm not gonna gather wood anymore right now. But um, I had a lot of people rooting for me. I had my first 30 minutes. I was AFK the first 30 minutes when the event came out, and they gave me R4 because I requested it, and they gave me I think they were asking me if I was ready to hold the research buff. What is it, scientist, for a little bit. It wasn't gonna be long, probably like maybe like an hour or so. But I was AFK. I didn't reply to anyone. So and when I went to reply, no one replied to me. So unfortunate. So I had to just duke it out and push through. I was awake during the whole 4 hours of the kingdom buff, um, and I pushed through. And when I finally got through, I started using Duke, and I got a training buff speed. I'll go ahead and show you the amount of troops I have. I have three. I made enough for one max march. Like what is it called? With expansion. So I have enough for one march. I still have all my calves. Um, I'm currently upgrading these light cavalry to tier 5. But I'm just letting them cook, like whatever. Um, if I need them, I can use them. But like, honestly, this might sound crazy, but I'll even use tier 2 to fight. Like, I know it's not gonna do much. It's not gonna literally do nothing but fill my things. But like, if my hospital's filled already with these, then I'll use tier 2. Like, I don't care if they die. Um, but most likely I won't do that. I just used them so we can, you know, get closer to tier 5 without like waiting 2 3 days just from nothing and just making them. So whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty well off. Like I can fight. I think I'm pretty good. Let's go ahead and talk about our allies and you know the KVK, what's going on. So it seems like 72 doesn't want to fight us, um, which is reasonable. We did just get out of a KVK with them. Like our first KVK was with them. It was a 3v1, and we did win. And they know our strength. Like they know. Um, so they're currently fighting our ally 68. 68 is one of our allies. On the top field, 68 seemed like they lost it. They were pushed out, but it seems like they lost it. But it seems like they're pushing very well down here in the south side of this. Um, they're doing great down here. I think they have. I don't know what kingdom this is, but it seems like they have them pushed out pretty well. Not like fully pushed out, but enough to secure these monuments. I'm just going to call them monuments, but they need to get 72. I mean, they don't have to. They're doing a great job. Like they're doing a great job training. They're doing a good job like putting up a fight. They're great. 68 is great, and they're doing really good. What do we have? I think these guys are allies. I don't know what kingdom this is, and I don't know what kingdom this is. 65, I'm guessing, because it says 65. But I believe they're allies, so they're not really. Obviously, they're not fighting. So it's a 5v3, I believe. Um, 80 is not our ally, but they are allies with them, so they're sharing these. And it seems like 80 did push out our ally in, I forget what kingdom this is. I forget what kingdom this is. I'm so sorry. Don't take offense. I'm not good at knowing all the kingdoms. There's so many kingdoms in this KVK. Um, but yeah, it seems like they pushed them out. They did put up a good fight. They were all the way over here at one point, but they got pushed back. I don't blame them. I believe 65 and 80 are pretty strong. So, um, you know, 68 is holding good ground. I'm not saying 72 is weak, or whatever this kingdom is weak, but they're doing good. They're putting up a good fight. So, and they're gathering up good, and whatever communication or like war leaders they have, they're doing phenomenal actually. So, as you can see, they're still pushing. Um, what else? Again, it's kind of boring for us as it was in first KVK. No one really wants to fight. They, it is what it is. Um, so we agreed to share some of these with 80, so they can get their resources gathered up and help us fight later on if it comes down to that. Most likely it will, because 80 is going to come through here with their allies, and I feel like this is where a lot of the bloodbath is going to happen. I don't know if 72, I believe 72 will come in here with their allies, but hopefully 68 will be slowing it down or either helping us with it. It's going to be boring for them too. Like they're allies. They're going to go into this, you know, for free. They're saving strength down here in 65 and saving strength down here. So it's going to be a really hard KVK once we get to King's Land. Even before that, I think it's going to be pretty hard. So I'm trying to save my resources that are in my bag, so if I need to use them, I can. But again, I'm not like no means saying that I'm a strong T5 fighter, because I only have 300k T5, but it is what it is, right? Um, if you guys have any tips or anything right now, I'm working archers, even though I kind of want archers. Like if I'm gonna have a second March, I want archers. I really like archers. I think they're really fun to play with. So that's what I'm pushing for. And I know the commanders in Season of Conquest are pretty good for archers. I'm not saying I'm switching mains. I'm still gonna be Cav all the way and prioritize Cav commanders and all of that. But if I need a second March and I have the upgrades going, I will push these and let them keep going. But I'm glad that I'm done that stuff and I can just focus up on just passively. I used like all of my speed ups. I'm drained. Um, I can passively just keep, upgrading everything and all that. And my T4 are gonna fight pretty good, even if, excuse me, it would not be a video if I didn't yawn. My T4 are gonna do decently well against other T4s because they don't have like the T5 tech. That's what I call it because I played a lot of Call of Dragons, so we usually call this like T5 tech. Um, most people probably don't have these maxed out that are just running T4, but um, it kind of puts me as in an advantage, which is okay. Let's talk about a little bit about my commanders. Nothing's changed, right? I have enough to refine this to hopefully. I doubt I'm gonna get the 100%, but if I get the 100%, I'll go ahead and enhance it. The only times I'll probably enhance gears if I get a like trait. I think that's worth it. What else? I've been just putting heads in whatever I want to help me with exploration. So I'm trying to get her expertise. We're working. I did get him expertise because my original plan was to run him with him, obviously him with lead, and just make them speedy as hell. Just make them as fast as I possibly can make them. And I just want them to hit, be annoying, and run. Like, it's totally fine. What else? Oh, gear that I'm building. I am saving. Oh, I can forge it now. Wow, this is exactly what I was saving for. So, you guys are about to see me forge this. Ooh. No, I didn't get a proc. Unfortunate. There you go. That's what I wanted. So, all good here. I'll probably save up to go ahead and refine this. Honestly, I think it's worth it because then I'll get that extra cav health, and then we're pretty good. Pretty well. I want to get like cheap little things for my infantry, so we have that, and then I also want to get this upgraded. I'm probably gonna break this down and give him this now, because like why not? He's not in the city, so I can't. But I want to. Sorry, I'm moved away from my mic. But I want to get him like just cheap little gear, just so he can have a little bit of buffs while he's out in the field. But it's doing pretty good right now. I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, will I push power again? Probably not for a while. Like, to be completely honest, like I might push troops, but that's about it. But like I'm not gonna push more tier 5. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was like super draining. Like, believe it or not, like maybe I know it's just the game, but like me, I was like, I'm super impatient. So me consistently checking if I had enough speed ups every day. I would buy everything in the shop. I would buy like anything I could possibly buy. I would buy with my gems, or I even bought bundles when I probably shouldn't. I didn't need to. Breaking my budget for the week for the month. So like I'm making sure that now that I'm just saving everything I got, I don't really need to push. I have tier 5. I have enough for one march. I know that's not a lot. I'm not like all these guys that are like 77 mil right now and like stuff like that. I'm not comparing myself to them, but I can fight them. Maybe not as long, but I can fight them. So I think that's important, right? So hopefully my kill points go a little bit higher than 54 mil. I was like looking at my kill points, and then we have a bunch of cross season people that joined us, and man, their kill points are insane. Like, I'm like, bro, our KVK must have been really boring because I'm so sorry. It's really late for me. I must have not gotten a little kill points. I mean, I was already like checked out maybe like 4 or 5 days in building phase because I was already drained, like out of troops. I attacked too many cities. I think that's what happened, and I let a lot of my troops die. So I mean that's okay, but instead of like I learned. So instead of letting them just fully die in these like attacking cities and zeroing, I could use them to fight and heal them, lightly wounded and like whatever. But this video is going really long, and it's perfect because this is how long the time lapse would have been, but it got corrupted. So if you like the video, make sure you guys leave a like, and thank you for everyone in game that have messaged me, like Bruno, um, and anyone else supporting me. I have a person that's in 68 asking me for videos. I appreciate you. Trust me, it's not rude. It does not bother me. I actually appreciate it a lot. It actually gives me the motivation to make a video. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.